chuck your energy towards the Masterminds crew here. If they want to have a fighting chance going up against Alpha Sydney here, right now they're chucking the pressure on. Alpha Sydney working miracles around their defense. Knowing now's coming in trying to contest Torsus, but Torsus works it around him. Kia though throws it straight downfield. Just going to linger out the front of the net here. It's working its way down midfield. Snowy comes in for the block, but it's going to work in the hands of Alpha Sydney. Kia's up there to work it over the top and catch Torsus off guard. Jake the Tyrant receives that one nicely, sets it up, but Torsus once again not doing much at all. They're trying to push this one downfield. Gets a nice little secondary touch, works it around Kia. He's coming in for the follow-up, sending it up dangerously, but Fachi intercepts that one. Snowy now holding this one up. Trying to work it downfield. Gets a secondary touch, but Torsus to hold it up. Give his team time to really rotate, reset themselves. Actually doesn't get the touch, but Kia with the long, sneaky little touch there on the save coming out from Jake the Tyrant. 2 minutes 50 seconds left. Alpha Sydney starting to put a bit more heat onto the MGC boys here. Fachi gets a nice little pinch. That's a long shot. That's dangerous. Just hits the inside crossbar. I have no idea. Fizzonics, please. Someone's going to be putting that up onto Reddit later. But right now, Alpha Sydney with the reply, looking to put a dangerous shot on. Key gets the block. In comes Torsus. Backboard play. Fachi's up there. Read that one nicely. Gets a nice little block onto there. Torsus with the redirect, but Fachi intercepts that one. Throws it downfield. Backboard play. Drippy. Throws it out of the line of sight. But Fachi with the redirect once again. Fachi just absolutely everywhere. All over the field. Really need to start seeing MGC throwing out some demos, starting to work their way around Alpha Sydney. So just can't quite keep up with the fast play action that's coming out. And as I say, Drippy comes in for a shot on, gets cleared out by Kia. Kia now looking to push this one down nice and fast. Tries to work it over the top of Jake the Tyrant, but doesn't work in his hand. Ball now lingering down mid. Torsus tries to set it up, but it's going to have to clean it up and push down even further by Drippy. Now MGC had the ball in their hand. They pushed back down the defensive end of Alpha Sydney. Kia now coming in strong. Gets the flick over the top. Ball's just lingering there. No one needs to assist because Kia is just an absolute god. MGC now have the 1-goal lead over Alpha Sydney. Just hit over halfway, and it's the only goal we're seeing into this second matchup. And straight away, Kiers put the shot on. In comes Fachi. Torsus gets the block out. Jake the Tyrant now gets a pass off to Torsus. Torsus with the long shot, but Kier gets up there in time. Kier now looking to work this one down the field. We're going to get into this one. Come on, give us the hype. Who do you think's going to take this one out? Can MGC bring this one back and hold on to this 1-goal lead? Right now, Kia puts the shot on. Jake the Tyrant holding this one up. Snowy now working it around one. And look at that, the big pinch coming out. 2-goal lead now for MGC or the Masterminds Gaming Club. Beautiful play. The pinch that came out. Torsus is just unable to hold on, position his car correctly. Utilise and have that block working to his effect. But right now, we're coming up to the 2-minute mark. MGC have got that 2-goal lead, looking to make it 3. Drippy gets a pass off to Jake the Tyrant. Look at that, the shot's on. Fachi comes in, but Kia's going to get the clearance. Alpha Sydney, another wasted opportunity there for them. Jake the Tyrant trying to set something up once again, but it's going to get cleared out. Kia now holding on to this one nice. Tries to work it over the top of Drippy, but it's not going to work for him. Torsus now backboard play coming in, but Fachi intercepts. Boys now comfortably hold on here. Drippy now setting it up for Torsus. And Alpha Sydney bring 1 goal back, but MGC still have that 1-goal lead. Holding on to that one quite comfortably. Still 1 minute 30 seconds left. Anything can go. MGC can absolutely run amok over the top, or Alpha Sydney can bring it back from underneath them. You can see on the overlay, Alpha Sydney currently have a 1-map lead. Snowy now looking to bring that 2-goal lead back. Fachi though whiffs that one, hits it just a bit too high. Kia to keep it into contention here for the MGC club. Snowy now putting the long shot on. Jake the Tyrant holds it up. Still lingering down the defensive end. Kia doesn't get the hit that he's looking for, so Drippy throws it down even fast. Fatchy gets caught off guard. Drippy sets it up for a center. Jake the Tyrant's nowhere to be seen. Comes in, gets a nice little block there though. The redirect coming in from Fatchy. That's a backward play. Drippy gets it off center. He's up for Sydney, a bit of time to reset here, but Kia comes in over the top. Torsus now over the top of Snowy. Fatchy once again holding this one up. Snowy goes for the redirect back to Fatchy, but Jake the Tyrant intercepts that one. Torsus now back to Jake. Jake sets it up for center, gets intercept. These interceptions are just absolutely insane. Shot on from Kia. In comes Fatchy to capitalise. First wasted opportunity here for MGC. Unable to really hold on. Fatchy now with the long shot. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. MGC bring it back to a 2-goal lead. 14 seconds left on the clock. We're seeing an absolute heated match here between two very good sides, but at the moment, MGC just getting the better of Alpha Sydney. Ball now lingering down the defensive end of Alpha Sydney. Torsus is going to be met by Snowy. 50-50, not working in anyone's favour. Fatchy getting the demo, but it's a bit late. They've still got the 2-goal lead, and look at that. MGC have just secured the first map win for them. So that's a map apiece now for each team. Look at those stats. Alpha Sydney just couldn't compete with the pressure. We've seen 6 saves coming out from them. So we've seen in total 12 shots on goals come out from the Masterminds Gaming Club. So when it comes to offensive pressure, MGC have got that down pat. And like I said, previous game, if you're going to be wanting to play a fast game up against Alpha Sydney, you'd want to make sure that you're better at it than them. MGC have proved it. They bring it up. They utilise everything into their favour. They were getting the bumps out. They were just playing with those fakes. Managed to just run amok over the top. Right now, Alpha Sydney really need to try and bring this one back, or they're going to get absolutely annihilated. Straight into the kickoff, and Drippy takes that one out with ease. Jake the Tyrant looking to set it up. Drippy, he's up in the air, but he can't get a touch. He's looking for Snowy for the pop over the top. Comes in for the follow-up, goes in for the pass to Fatchy, but Fatchy get it there in time. So it's a bit of an off-play pass coming from Snowy there. Kia comes up to contest Torsus. Going to work in his favour. Fatchy with the redirect, but Jake gets there in time. Puts it straight back for a shot on. Jake's up in the air, but Drippy, I think that was Torsus, sorry. Give the touch that Jake was looking for. The blocks come out. Ball still working his way down MGC's field. Kia, though, comes in, sets it up for a backboard play. Gets intercepted by Drippy. Jake the Tyrant now sets it up for a dangerous ball. Snowy gets the touch that he's looking for. Ball still lingering out at the front, so Snowy comes in to get the clearance. Kia, follow this one up. Drippy was looking for the demo there. It didn't work in his favour. It's a bit of a backboard play. Snowy setting it up for his teammates, but Drippy going to go for a bit. Or a dribble downfield. Doesn't get the flick over the top, so Fatchy comes in for a shot on. The clearance coming out from Torsus now. Snowy looking to work this one down the wing. Works it around one. Jake the Tyrant's on the receiving end to hold this one up. Fatchy works it over the top of one. Torsus gets a long shot downfield off the wall. Snowy's there though. He throws it down for long. Very dangerous ball, but Drippy got up there in time to get the save. Jake the Tyrant gets the pass off play. Still works in favour for MGC, and Kia walks out with the first goal here. What a play. Look at this one here. Jake the Tyrant goes to flick it down to Drippy. Gets intercepted by Fatchy. Kia reading that one ever so beautifully to throw it in for them to take out the first goal. Jake the Tyrant. And there's a kickoff. Torsus to go for a nice little slow shot on goal, but Kia gets a save there. The redirection comes downfield, but for Sydney managing to hold on thus far. Offensive attack that is just coming out from MGC is just insane. We've seen it from the previous stats. Once again, Alpha Sydney really struggling to keep it down the defensive end here. They've set it up beautifully, but Torsus doesn't get the touch he's looking for. Kia now gets a pass off to Facci, but it gets intercepted by Drippy. Jake comes in, scores the equaliser. Kickoff now, working in favour of Sydney. The redirect coming out from Facci. Oh, Snowy was up there, but he just couldn't get the touch that he's looking for. Now lingering at the front of Alpha Sydney's net. Jake the Tyrant throws it downfield, but it gets redirected. Facci now sets it up for centre ball. That's dangerous. Snowy goes for a wide shot. He gets back there in time to help Torsus out. It's a clearance. Now Jake's got it in his hands. Goes for the pass off the Drippy. Drippy throwing it down in front of Jake. Facci to hold this one up once again. He gets the pinch, throws it downfield, but Torsus manages to read that one with ease. Trying to hold this one up nicely here, but Jake the Tyrant once again with the redirect. And the boys trying to set something up here. Drippy over the top. Goes for the pinch on, for the shot on, but it doesn't work in his favour. So MGC managed to hold on. Jake the Tyrant trying to set something up once again. Snow's going to push this one downfield, intercepted by Kia, who gets a nice little touch there, but Drippy reads that one with ease. Kia now, once again, sets it up. Jake the Tyrant holding on for his team. Alpha Sydney really struggling here. The attacks are just coming out one after another. Finally get their opportunity to clear it downfield. Snowy though holds it off down to the wing. Torsus now, trying to set something up for his teammates. Gets intercepted by Kia. Snowy now to throw it downfield. Kia just lets the ball roll into his possession. By that time, Drippy had enough time to realise what was going on. Intercepts the ball. But MGC, the defence is just on point at the moment. Alpha Sydney not able to really break through it. Ball now is just getting put in for a shot on. Jake the Tyrant gets to clear. Tyrant sets it up for another centre ball, but it gets worked around him by Facci. Drippy now with a nice little touch. Trying to work downfield. Kia trying to work it around the top of him. Boys from MGC managing to hold on. That's 1 minute remaining left here, ladies and gentlemen. Scores are currently tied. MGC setting themselves up for a dangerous shot, but it gets blocked out. Save coming from Drippy and the clear from Torsus. Facci once again sets it up. In comes Snowy for the wide shot, but doesn't work in his favour. Pinches in the corner of the top right of the net there. Sydney had a bit of an opportunity there to break through, but once again the reply from MGC is just so strong. Breaking straight through the defense of Alpha Sydney each and every single time. Catching them off guard. Torsus goes for a flick over the top. It still works in his favour with that block coming out from Kia there. Now he's worked his way back to net. Shot's been put on, gets redirected and set up into the air. 10 seconds left. We might be going straight into overtime once again. The shot's on. Now he manages to save it. In comes Jake the Tyrant. 4 seconds left on the clock, and Alpha Sydney looking like they have a chance here to take out the second match, or third matchup here, sorry. Take 2 wins to their favour, unless MGC can pull a miracle off here. Straight into the kickoff. It's going to work in favour of Alpha Sydney. Kia, though, pops up in the air, looking to work it downfield. Gets blocked off by Drippy. It's looking dangerous, but Snowy holds on. Facci to keep it in the air. In comes Jake the Tyrant. 0-hero goal from Jake the Tyrant to give them a 2-goal lead. Look at this. MGC struggling so much to keep it in the air. Jake comes in from behind. Slots it in for a 0-hero goal. So be sure, Jake, clip that one and send it into Bizer, or even hold on to it. Pretty sure there's going to be another 0-hero goal coming out. But either way, Alpha Sydney take out the third matchup. Now progress with another 1-map lead over the top of MGC. Straight into the fourth matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Alpha Sydney only need to win one more. Can Masterminds bring this one back? Heated fashion. Look out. They're starting to bring the demos out straight away. The shot's on. from Snowy, but Torsus is going to get the save there. I still don't know how Alpha Sydney managed to hang on to that last map, especially with the stats that you all would have seen in this yourselves.